Australia's story began not in gold but in chains. In the late 18th century, the British Empire looked to a distant shore. To solve its overcrowded prisons, they sent thousands across the globe on a perilous journey into the unknown. This was the birth of a penal colony, a land of exile at the very edge of the world. But as the years passed, a new call for freedom echoed. Beyond the prison walls, the promise of land lured the brave. Free settlers began to arrive, carrying their lives in horse-drawn wagons, seeking a fresh start under a southern sun. Families boarded massive sailing vessels, their faces a mix of hope and the crushing anxiety of leaving everything behind. The landscape changed rapidly. Tiny outposts grew into bustling colonial towns like Sydney, fueled by ambition and hard labor. Agriculture flourished. Thriving livestock and vast farming activities began to dominate the rugged and beautiful outback. By the mid-1800s, the cobbled streets were alive with trade, commerce, and the sounds of a new society rising. Yet this growth came at a heavy cost. The once open plains were soon divided by fences and borders. The First Nations people watched as their ancestral lands were irrevocably transformed by the tide of expansion. The aggressive territorials spread across the continent left a permanent mark on the history of the land. As the 19th century waned, the era of transportation finally reached its end. The heavy chains of the past were dropped. Official documents were signed, signaling the transition from a prison colony to a free and unified nation. Australia was no longer a place of punishment, but a land of potential, with cities expanding into the twilight. From these dark foundations, a modern powerhouse emerged. The legacy of the past still whispers in the harbors of today. Explore more untold stories of our world. Subscribe and join us on this journey through history.